You're listening to Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland. This is the best time of the year because we do get to interview some amazing young people. We get to hear their stories and how they navigate education, on the field performance, and also being a leader in their community. And I also have to really go out there and thank Spinks for being a sponsor, South Carolina National Guard, and also Wide Law. This is an amazing thing that we do. I hope you really enjoy it. I thank everybody out there for listening. I think you're going to love it.
Well, all right. SC Top 10 in 2030. That's the hashtag. Get in the know. And, hey, stay tuned because we got some excellence coming up right here on the Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland.
Today we got Ryan Berger. Ryan Berger is from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He goes to Myrtle Beach High School. Quarterback, of course. You can't have a name like Ryan Berger and not be a quarterback. That is a quarterback name. But get this about Ryan. He's a National Honor Society and Beta Club student. He has a 3.8 GPA, which we absolutely cheer for and love. Listen to this now. He took his team his sophomore year, if I'm correct, Ryan, to the state championship. Was a first-team all-region quarterback. I mean, what can you not do? And now he's going to be committed to Appalachian State as well. Ryan, how you doing this morning?
Good. How about you?
Man, I am doing excellent. As you know, with the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame, we are all about our students here in South Carolina. And we are trying to highlight students like yourself. I got to ask you, what drives you to be so excellent?
Yes, sir. I think winning and being competitive drives me to be excellent and win for our team. I think driving to be excellent, I mean, you got to be a competitor. And I think our whole team is a bunch of competitors. I mean, we all put our nose down and work hard, and we're all tough. I mean, we had a bunch of injuries in the playoffs, and like probably we had 5 or 6 people with casts on playing. And
wow.
Yes, sir. Like broken arms and ankles and stuff. And we could be sitting on the sideline in sweatpants and our jersey watching the game, but we want to be out there and compete. We fell short, but we got to lower state championship game and lost. But we could have sat down and we could have been out first or second round, but we competed and really drove for excellence and working hard and everything.
Well, that says a whole lot about you as an individual and also about your teammates and how you rely on your teammates. Tell me what was the best thing about being a part of the Myrtle Beach High School football team?
Yes, sir. I think our staff does a great job. I think as how tough we are and disciplined and how hard we work. I mean, in conditioning, I think we're one of the best conditioned teams, if not the best conditioned team in South Carolina football. We work really hard in the off season. Coach Tedesco, our strength coach, does a great job, and we do a great job of running and pushing ourselves to be the best.
As I said before, I think football really relates to life. Just like you need your teammates on the field, you need your teammates in life. Can you tell us some of the biggest influence outside of football for you? Some of the biggest influencers in your life?
Yes, sir. I think my dad is my biggest influencer in my life. He really pushes me to be the best and treat everybody the same no matter what, which is what I strive and he inspires me and to work hard, and he always pushes me to be the best and not worry about anybody else or block out all the noise and just worry about yourself and your team and just get better every day.
Wow, Ryan. I mean, you're an excellent. It seems to me you're a very excellent role model. I want to ask you this question about if I was a freshman coming into Myrtle Beach High School. You're the big time senior. I know you're the big man on campus. You can't tell me that you're not the big man on campus. You cannot tell me that. But if I was coming to you and I say, Ryan, I need some advice, what would you tell me about going into Myrtle Beach High School, being a ninth grader for my first time, being in high school for my first time? What advice would you give me?
Just to relax and just put your head down and just work hard and block everything else out would be my advice, and just work hard and get after it.
David, do you have any questions for Ryan?
Yeah, I tell you, Ryan, we're honored to have you. David Wyatt here with the Football Hall of Fame. You're about to embark on a senior year and then go off to college. Obviously, someone who's got a lot of talent and a bright future ahead of you. And Levon Kirkland has been down that road. Everybody's path different, but is there something that you'd like to ask Levon? Some advice, perhaps?
Yes, sir. I've been a big football fan in life, and really a super fan, like a junkie. I just want to ask, like, what it's like, during like an NFL practice week, or like a example of like a day in the life of NFL.
I'll give you a day in the life of an NFL player, and I want to start by saying that it's more off the field stuff that we do than on the field stuff. And I think most people will be surprised. But during the season, like let's say a Wednesday, usually our first day after we get off on, we have Tuesdays off. And our days are like, you're in there 8 o'clock early, like you would say, you do your lifting. And then around 9 o'clock to basically almost 12 o'clock lunchtime, we're basically studying our opponents. We get a breakdown of who we're going to be playing, what they do best, some of their star players. So we do a whole scouting thing, and then we actually just kind of watch film of them. Normally that day we're watching first and second down plays on the defense, what they do. On the offense, I'm sure they're looking at their defenses and what they do on first and second down. About, I would say maybe 1 o'clock or so, we go out and practice, but practice is only for maybe an hour and a half during the regular season. And so we do that. We go over first and second down runs, pass. We do 7-on-7. And then normally we kind of do some kind of conditioning when I was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then after that, we as players took ownership to watch more film. And we had a great linebacker group. And our linebackers would get together and kind of go over what we would do in those certain situations. We would say we would put out a couple of defenses that we think we're going to run. And we just kind of talk it through. And then after that, you're going home. A lot of guys have families, they have kids, so they go home and spend time with them. So it's a typical work day, just like any other day. But I think usually what surprised people is we spend a lot of time actually in a classroom situation than really on the field.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that answers your question?
Yes, sir.
Oh, cool. Well, Ryan, we're really happy that you could join us. Again, thank you for your time and your energy. Like David said before, this isn't just a one-time thing. If you ever need advice, you ever need a resource or network, please make sure you contact us. And Ryan, congratulations again on being one of our finalists for our Bridge Builders Excellence Award, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Educate, empower, and encourage. That's what we do here with the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame. I have to take my hats off to these young people. These interviews were amazing. I got inspired. Those guys, they really have their head on straight. And these guys are going to be our future leaders. So we want to thank them so much for being a part of this interview. Thank them so much for their time and energy. It was amazing.
That's right, Levon. These guys are awesome. And thank you yourself for being one of the leaders that paved the way for South Carolina. We're proud of you. We're proud of all of them. We appreciate all the great influences, the coach, the parents, and everything for these young people. And we need you to help us reach this goal, SC Top 10 in 2030. Go to our website, scfootballhof.org, and become a Founders Club member, a Founders Club Elite, or some other way. Join in with us and help us lead South Carolina to the top 10 in college and career readiness by December 31st, 2030. We'll see you soon. God bless you.